Okay, so to see all the rows and columns, let's start with select star from HR dot employees. Okay, so you run it. Okay, so this is the data that we're going to work. So now you tell me, we have done the combining thing, right? We have done like a pipe sign where we are combining, correct? Did we do distinct?
No, sir.
No.
Okay, so distinct will give you the unique value. So if I see here, if you see higher date, okay, so higher date, are they matching any here? No. Okay, so let me say, select star from HR employees, okay, order by higher date. So when you say order by, it is going to order the output based on the values in the higher date. Okay, oops. I think higher date has a underscore, right? Yes, higher date has underscore. So now you see oldest, second oldest, right? Now, if I, okay, so order by will order in this. Now let's say I want to see the unique values of higher date. Okay, now you see here. When you are trying to play with the values of columns, okay. Now if I say distinct unique values, so 7th June entry will be only one. 7th June 2002 entry will be only one, correct? Because I'm saying distinct, so I want only one value representing this. Now when you take only one value representing these four values, okay, we cannot select any of the other columns. Why? Because if you select, let's say, phone number, then SQL will not know whether to put this one or this one or this one or this one. All these phone number belongs to 7th June, correct? So if I'm
Yes, sir.
saying distinct 7th June and I'm saying, okay, phone number, comma, okay, in a way, you know, you're putting SQL in a problem state. So you will only be able to select the columns which can be easily represented. Now, let's say phone number was common for all the four, then you could have said phone number, comma, distinct higher date. So you get only one number, but here all the values are different. So I cannot select all the other columns. I'll have to select something like this. Select distinct, okay, higher date from HR dot employees. Okay. So see, you get, and I can say order by here. So if you say order by, it will, you did the distinct at the same time. It is also running here. Now you see,
Range by order.
13th Jan, 7th June is only one entry. So it picked the distinct or unique value for us. Okay. We have also done aliasing, right? Where, you know, we combined and we said double quote name or something. So that is aliasing. For example, you don't want higher date to look like higher date. You can say something double quote, date on which, okay, employee was hired, let's say. Okay. So whatever you put, that becomes the heading here. Make sense?
Sir, if we do distinct higher date means if the date is repeated two times, it will be printed once, or only once it is shown, it will be printed, sir.
No, no, I didn't get you. Once it is shown means it is
Like in the table, the date, like for example, 7th June is,
had four entries.
yeah, four dates, sir, in that column.
Correct. But I said distinct, unique.
Okay, once it will be printed.
Yes. Okay. Unique means, you know, if there are more than one, it will be only one. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then is null, have we used is null?
No, sir.
So let's see that one also. Okay. So again, now see the here only one column has null value, commission percentage. I want to see, okay, where commission percentage is null. Now you see there were some values where it is not null also. I can say is not null or is null. So I want okay, select star from HR employees, okay, where comes before, where commission MISSION underscore PCT is null. Okay. Okay. So see, all the not null values are gone. You can say is not null. Then all the null values will be gone. Okay. Okay. In Oracle, there's something called as row num, okay, which is there in Oracle only. Okay, I'll say not null and row num is less than equal to 5. Okay, when I say row num equal less than equal to 5, it will give you top 5 rows only. Less than equal to, that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, isn't it? So you get less than 5. Okay.
Yeah, got it.
You want to order by in descending order. Okay. So you can say here order by hire date DESC. Okay. So you see hire date is now latest 8, 7, 5, not 1, 2. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Okay.
can we use head in this?
Can you use heading means?
Head, sir.
So not here, not in Oracle. Okay. So Oracle, the head is we'll do in Pandas data frame, head and tail. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Here you have row now. Okay. So okay. So order by is done. Okay. So you can also say here. Okay. Select star from HR employees where commission percentage is not null and row num order by hire date. Now let's say I use same thing here. Okay. And I will say here, Okay. Order by, okay, order by, see, I'm saying not null, right? Instead of not null, I will say commission percentage. Okay. Now this is where. Okay. So let's not have where, it is order by. Order by, I'm going to say commission percentage. Okay. Nulls first. So it'll give you first null values only, all the null values. And then you will have not null values. So if you want to put all null values first, you can say all null values first.
First.
Okay, nulls
Okay.
first. Nulls first will put it in the order. Okay. Then we have something called as operators. You have your union, intersect, minus
Yes.
operators. Okay. So we'll say union, intersect operators. So see, in for union intersect, you have to run two queries. Okay, you have to run two queries. Okay, and then you perform union between them or intersect between them. Okay, you cannot perform union on one operator. Not possible to have union in all one operator. Okay, so that is about union. You also have something called in, not in. Okay, so see, operators we have seen in Python, right? What are different operators in Python?
Logical operator.
Arithmetic operators.
Arithmetic operator, logical operators, relational
Yeah.
operators, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. So here also we have different types of operators. Okay. Now operators here are like equal to, okay, relational operators. So these are your set operators, right? Then you can have relational operators. Okay, relational operators are equal to, not equal to, okay, less than, greater than, less than, equal to, greater than, equal to, less than, equal to, greater than, equal to, right? You also have operators like in. Opposite of in is not in. Okay. Then you have any. Okay. Between. Okay. So for example, okay, we'll start with the simple one, and then what we'll do is we'll take these statements and try to see the set one later. So here I can say select star from HR.employees where salary greater than, say, 8,000. Now, when I say salary greater than 8,000, and when you run it, okay, so you see 24,000, 17,000, 9,000, these are all values greater than. Now,
Great.
right? Yeah. Now I can say same thing, okay, salary greater than 8,000, and I want, okay, I want value salary greater than 8,000 and salary less than 20,000, let's say.
Okay,
Salary,
for
okay?
here, two commands we need to run, right?
Yeah. So yeah, let's see. Okay. So I said more
Okay.
than 8,000. Now, when I say
Mhm.
more than 8,000, you will get. I'm talking about, let's say here, set, and then we'll come back. We'll try to do it in all three operations. Same thing. So when I say here more than 8,000, okay. So you will get 8,000 obviously, and 20,000, 25,000 also you will get. Now, if I say here salary less than 20,000. Okay, and here I'm not going to put, okay, let me make it smaller, this one. Okay, so I'm saying here, where did I paste it? I think I pasted it here. Okay, I go and paste it here. So salary greater than 8,000 and salary less than 20,000. 2,000, 20,000. And I put here union. So tell me, what will I get?
9 to 19,000 amount, I guess.
No. So the second condition will not have any impact. Union means what? Union means, okay, whatever you have on set 1 and whatever you have in set 2, combine them and remove the duplicate. So set 1 will have 8,000 up to whatever, 50,000, 90,000, whatever you have.
Mm-hmm.
And then we are saying less than 20,000. So there will be a lot of duplicate values, okay? So it is same as, see,
Yeah.
the result that you get is same as running 8,000. You have to do intersection here. Intersection means common.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 8,000 will have less than 20,000 also, more than 20,000 also.
Yeah.
20,000 will have less than 8,000 also and more than 8,000 also. So
Okay.
when I say intersection, okay, that's when you get the common between them. So more than 20,000, which 8,000 returns, will be lost, and okay, and 20,000 will return less than 8,000, that is also lost. So if I need between 8,000 and 20,000, I have to say intersection.
Yes.
Clear?
Means now
Yeah.
from 8,000 to 20,000, all the values will be printed, sir.
8,000 to 20, if you not now, when you do intersection, not now. Okay, when I say intersect, now you will get. See, let me use Venn diagram and show you. Give me 1 second. So let's say, when I say first more than 8,000, I say more than 8,000. Now when I say more than 8,000, you will have 9,000 also, you have 15,000 also, you have 19,000 also, you have 21,000 also, you have 22,000 also, and you have 25,000 also. Correct? That's what it means, more than 8,000, right?
Yeah.
Now, in the second diagram, I say less than 20,000. When I say less than 20,000, you will have 2,000 also, 4,000 also, 6,000 also, you'll have 915 also, you have 19,000 also. These are the values when you have for less than 20,000. Now, when I say, okay, when I say union, union, yes. If I say union, what do you get? You get everything, isn't it? You get this one also and this one also. You get all the values. It is as good as not giving any condition.
Yeah.
Did you understand?
Yeah.
Abhiram.
Sir.
Union means what? This one, duplicate will be removed.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Now, if I say intersect,
Common part.
common part,
Common. Only 15 and 19.
right? Only 15 and 19 will come. And that is what we want when we say more than 8,000 and less than
20,000.
20,000. Okay. So that's why we have
Yeah.
to say here intersect. Clear?
Yes.
So now when I go and run this, let's see what happens. Okay. 17,000, 9,000, 12,000. Okay. You will not have more than 20 and you will
Yeah.
not have less than 8.
Less than 8. Right.
Okay. So this is one option, one way to do it. Okay. Second option is where you say salary equal to greater than 8,000 and okay, salary less than 20,000. This is you're using relational and logical operators.
Is there any symbol for the union and intersection?
Union intersection here, no?
No, sir. I'm asking symbol.
No. You have to write like this. Yes. Okay. Now you can say, okay, I got urgent. You can say between. Okay. Between means what? Between 8,000 and 20,000.
20,000.
So I can say here, okay, where salary, okay, between 8,000 and 20,000. Okay, so you can do this way, or this way.
Yeah.
Between will always have and. Clear?
Yeah.
So this is how we actually work with these
Okay.
operators. In when you say, in generally we use with a categorical value or text value, okay? But you want specific values. I want 17,000 and 9,000 and 11,000, let's say. So I can say here, select start from HR.employees where salary in, and then you give it in the bracket here. Okay, 12,008. Okay, 8,200. 11,000. Okay, so you get only those values. Okay, you will get only those values here. You can say not in. Not in means everything else other than these three values you will get.
Okay.
Okay, this is what we say working with operators. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, we have something called as functions. Just like we use functions in Excel, we can have functions here in SQL also. Okay, so you know, so see the purpose of using SQL, okay, is that you will have what you call as single statement. These are all one line commands.
Mhm.
Okay, these are like your one line commands, right? You will not have two lines. You have to do everything like one line. So there's a lot of similarity between your Excel commands,
And still,
right? And so when you write a formula for Excel, right? So formula you cannot write in two lines. You have to write in single line,
yeah.
right? You cannot write two line, right? In a, so okay. So similarly, we have to do what?
You have to write formula in one line.
Correct. Now we have something called as procedures in database. Okay, we call them procedures. Now there you will write your logic just like you write in a say in Python, where you can write 10 lines, 20 lines, 100 lines. But SQL
Yeah.
is powerful that one line you can do lot of stuff. Okay, so we believe, okay, so we will have to sometimes, you might you might feel that writing a two line is better, but you cannot do that. Okay, you have
Yeah.
to, yeah, do it in one line. Okay, so let's see an example here. We'll slowly build into where you might feel that two line would have been good, but we one line is easier. Okay, so the first function we'll see is called as NVL. Okay, NVL is used when to check if value is null or not. Okay, so it's like when value is null, okay, you can give a value to it. Okay, if the original value is null, you can give a default value. So generally, when you're performing any kind of math operations, okay, if you perform any kind of math operations and you take a column which turns out to be, say, null, then you can't perform math operation, isn't it? Right? Like commission percentage here is blank. So we can convert into NVL, I mean, using NVL, you can convert into 0 and then perform the operation. Okay, using NVL, we can convert into 0 and then
Perform the
can
operation.
perform the operation. Example. Let's say select say okay, let's select first name, comma, your job ID, salary, comma, commission percentage from HR.employees. Okay. Now when I run this, okay, you get all these blank. Now, if I have to calculate total salary, right? Okay, this will going to give me error. So let's say total salary, okay, will be what? Salary plus commission percent into salary, right? This is what is going to be your total salary. I put it as total salary. I don't have to do it because I don't have to put bracket because, okay, BODMAS rule will be followed. Now when I run it, okay, total salary is blank here. Why it is blank? Because this is null. You cannot perform anything on null, isn't it? So total salary is also null. Can total salary be blank here? No, obviously not. Total salary in this case is 24,000, right? Because these people, like, only sales people get commission. Non-sales people do not get commission. So what we do here,
Yeah.
we can
We will
say
put 0 in
NVL.
commission
Yes,
percentage. Then only total salary will appear.
exactly. NVL comma 0. Okay. Now when you run, so you get salary here. So NVL will say, okay, if it is null, then replace with given value. Yes. Okay. So this is example of one such function. You can also use concatenate to concatenate, okay, two values. So I can say first name concat. Here I'll say concat. Okay. Function will always have what? Bracket open and close, right? And in bracket, it needs that parameters. So first name, comma, last name, right? And you run it. So you get first name, comma, last name. Okay. Then you also have something called as, string related function. Okay. String related functions help us to work with strings. Okay. So, so let's say you can have, okay, we'll talk about substring. So substring is getting a part of a main string. So I don't want entire first name. So I can say, okay, select substring, sub-str of first name, okay, comma, from where you want and how many characters you want. I need to take 8 characters. So from HR.employees. Oops, where did I go wrong? Select substring. HR.employees is correct. Oh, here, first spelling. Okay, so see, this name does not have so many characters. That's why I took 8 to show you. So if you have less than 8, it will take less than 8. Ellen has only 5 characters. Sundar has only 6 characters.
6.
Okay, let me take 5, 6. Yes, yes. Okay, so see, Herman N is removed. Okay, so this will give you substring. Substring means part of a main string. Okay, then you have also something called as in string. Okay.
I can make a pen at the end like this.
Okay. So for example, I can say here in str. Okay. Okay. So in a string means in the given string, what is the position of? Okay. So let's say I use last name here. Last name, comma. Okay. Let's say, every will have. Okay. So when you are giving values here, you have to give a single quote. Okay. A. Okay. And let me print last name also. Then you can see the difference. So Abel has no A, 0 position. Bear has A at 2nd position. So you get 2 here. You see that? Instead, if I use E, then all of them will have some values. Okay. There's no E here, 0, 0. E at a 3rd position. Okay. So this is how you can use functions here. You have more functions here. Okay. You have mathematical function like finding the absolute value. Okay. So, or round value, truncate value, square root value, floor, ceiling, seal. Floor is, see, what is round? Okay, so round will see the decimal point, and if it is more than 0.5, it will round it off to the higher value. If you see less than 0.5, it will round it off to the lower value. But when you say floor, it will always round it off to the lower value. If you say seal, it will always round off to the higher value. Okay. So if I say select round of 5.6, you'll always get 6 here, right? Now I can say here floor 5.6, say seal, okay? Seal of 5.6 from, now when I say from, see I'm using individual values, right? But when I say from HR.employees, for every row you will get value. The same value will repeat for every rows. And obviously you can do it for salary or something. Okay, I'm just doing it to demonstrate these values. So see, 5.6 is 6, 5.6 floor is 5, ceiling is 6. Okay, even if I do 5.9 here and 5.06 here, still you get same answer. 5 and 6. Okay. So shall we stop here for today? Tomorrow we'll continue from here.
Yeah.